They say you should never laugh at someone else's nightmares. I did. And the very next day, she died. When I transferred to a new school in ninth grade, I didn't expect anything special to happen. But in my new class, I quickly became close with a girl. You could even say she was my first love. We sat at the same desk. I'd help her with math, and I always walked her home after school. They were simple, quiet days that I looked forward to. She lived with her mother in a small apartment on the top floor of an old 9-story building. The neighborhood was unsettling, especially at night. There were no streetlights, just half-built concrete structures casting long, dark shadows. You'd always see strange people gathering in those shadows. Even during the day, the place just felt wrong. At night, it was genuinely terrifying. After a few weeks, she started telling me about her dreams. Every single night, for weeks on end, she had the same nightmare. She'd tell me that in her dreams, something was scratching behind the wall of her room. Sometimes it would try to force its way through the door. Other times, it would just watch her through the window. It was always there, always waiting, and always getting closer. I'll admit, I started to get frustrated. I told her it was just stress, that her imagination was running wild, and that maybe she needed to talk to someone. But she looked completely exhausted. She was pale, her eyes were hollow, and she was barely sleeping. One afternoon, as I walked her home, she said something that still echoes in my head to this day. Almost casually, as if she were talking about the weather, she told me that tonight, it was finally going to get into her room. In her last dream, she said it had almost broken the door down. I just shrugged it off. I'd heard about her dreams so many times, it felt like just another story. The next day, her seat in class was empty. Later, her mother told me what happened. That night, my friend had died in her bed. There were no signs of a struggle, no wounds, nothing. Just one detail the doctors couldn't explain. Her eyes were wide open. Sometimes, I still wake up in the middle of the night, listening to my own wall. And whenever I hear a faint scratching sound, I can't help but wonder, did it finish with her, or was it just practicing? Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more tales, and I'll see you next time.